Let's carry out now a chi-square test where we just simply test if two variables are dependent or not. Remember, the null hypothesis of the chi-square test is the variables are independent, and we want to reject that, and we are able to reject it if the significance will be less than 5%. So let's test two variables. One is gender and the other one is major field of study, to see if these are somehow dependent or independent. You would think that sometimes, some type of majors attract only males versus other type of majors attract more females, so there should be a dependence between these two variables. You go to Analyze, Descriptive Statistics, Cross-Steps. This is the chi-square test. You click on Cross-Steps, and here you see the selected variables. So as I said, the cause, the independent one, is always sex, because that influences the outcome. So gender, you always put it in the row, and the column is basically your effect, and that's major field of study. So we're testing if does sex have any effect on major field of study. Of course, vice versa, the logic would not work. So the row is always the cause. Click please on statistics after you have selected the rows and the columns for the two variables, and click on chi-square. So you select the chi-square window. If not, you will miss the output, and then click on continue and OK. And you will see this output. First, you have a huge output here where they classify each respondents, female and male, according to how many frequencies we find there. For example, for humanities major, we will find 10,485 females and 7,665 males. And for the business and commerce major, we pretty much find an equal number of females and males in the two categories, and this goes on and on for all the majors that we have. Now let's see if these two variables based on the statistics are dependent or not. The only value you have to look up is basically this significance, the Pearson chi-square significance. This is the chi-square obtained value that you would otherwise calculate. This is the degrees of freedom, which is column -1 and row -1. And this is the significance. You see that this is less than 5%, so you can reject the null hypothesis. Again, the null hypothesis was telling you that gender and major field of study are independent, and you reject that, so you say that the two variables are dependent. It's very important to know that the chi-square test is only testing if the two variables are dependent or not, but does not say anything about the relationship in terms of how strong or weak it is, or if it's a positive or negative relationship. That will be shown by measures of association not covered by the chi-square test. And this is it, basically. I think this is a pretty simple test, and students usually love to carry out chi-square tests.